Akụkọ na-erute anyị ntị na-akọwa na ndị amị esekụlugo the whole okigwe marọ ndị Izọgụ si marakwa na aka gị dị ọcha nọrọ ọfụma mana aka gị na-adị ọcha.
This is Angel Makeup's house, and he narrowly escaped this morning. The noise he missed. The motherfucker to stand tight. He's running from the lamppost. And see.
Hello, Biafrans. Welcome to Magnetic Gist TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Today being 14th of August 2025, we are bringing this news live and direct to you from the steps of Magnetic Gist TV in Biafran land. Angel Makeup narrowly escaped. The Biafran Liberation Army commander Angel Makeup narrowly escaped yesterday morning. The Musa and asari guys, unaware, surprised him. They entered into his community. In fact, they ambushed his community without him knowing. By the time he got the information, they have already surrounded the area. But luckily for him, he escaped, and now they launched an attack on his building, his family building, and some other buildings along that side that were pointed, because they came with an informant, someone who knows Angel Makeup very well, someone who knows the community very well. They came with the person, and the person was pointing hands to the places that Angel Makeup is linked up with. So guys, this is exactly what is happening in Okigwe and around Izọgụ, because we told you guys that around Izọgụ and Okigwe is surrounded. Musa and asari guys have surrendered the whole part of around Izọgụ and Okigwe because the mission was given to them. In fact, it was a very big mandate. Go and bring the head of Gentle the Yahoo, Angel Makeup, and other commanders of the Biafra Liberation Army. In fact, onwoke ọbụla afụrụ gbatuwe ọya bụ iwu enyerefa. And ọkwa ndị be anyị ọkwa ndị be anyị bụ ihe ziri ha destino. Ọkwa ndị Igbo be anyị nọ n'ọkwa bụ ihe gwara fefe anyị fụrụ kịta ha na-eme na gwafa that na ha ga-ade gbaa onye ukwu gbaa onye nta to make sure that they silence anything called Biafra Liberation Army in around Izọgụ and also in Okigwe. So guys, this is exactly what is still going on, what is still happening. For some of you who are just joining us, go down to our previous messages concerning what has been happening since earlier this month of August in Okigwe and Imo State, precisely because things has already gotten out of hands. You can see that the genocide is already going on in around Izọgụ, in Okigwe, precisely. So what is the way out? What are we gonna do? What are we seriously going to do? Because I believe that if care is not taken, more innocent people are gonna fall victim to this. So if you're a young man staying in all those houses, please try and look for a safety. If it is possible, try and relocate to any place at the moment until everything calms down. Then you can come back to your community and start your business, because life matters, life first. So my Biafrans, it is already happening live and direct in Okigwe and in around Izọgụ.
struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes.
Can you finish here with your voice?
Was contracted to go and stop them. Caterpillar went to Amufu. This caterpillar on the market, caterpillar is a evil. Caterpillar, if not for caterpillar,
hey,
the healing.
Hey, hey,
This is what so many people don't know.
hey.
And this and that Orama don't even know. All she knows is that somebody told her that caterpillar is now back. She carry it.
Let me tell you something. We go 247. Before caterpillar joined, the first time I call caterpillar, only a message caterpillar leave, which I have the message. I'm gonna make play here. I still have that message. The first telephone communication caterpillar have with you no one. Kita kama amado musa if ana ndem menkwacha safe no defense minister. Akonya nwa with defense. I have the message. Caterpillar leave. Run back and no mana. Caterpillar is coming back. I just keep quiet and watching. The first contact unna caterpillar nwele winye caterpillar ego koje go ngwogo. Kwari na enwele me. For how long? For how many days? No one know what take yo. Caterpillar no but nowhere to find caterpillar again. And I caterpillar na phone go deliver. Nobody sick. We got 247. But what's up? We got 247. And that's a good match. Oh, when we anything in my. In an even now, Waggy. Only Papa Takala good they make a mistake. I'm a man. Why is that you can't use it in there? Ada pipe low.
Now you can see Ada diorama is exposing the caterpillar and the other people that has been working for Ebuba Agu, pretending that they are working for Biafra. You can see in this video that Ada diorama and the Go 247 are now exposing some of the people that they worked with before, thinking that they were part of Biafra struggle, without knowing that they are government spy, without knowing that they are only there to spy all the activities of the Biafran Liberation Army.
Oh, caterpillar. She don't even know what caterpillar came to do.
You see?
Caterpillar is not coming to take anybody's position. Government of Nigeria contracted so many people to come and fight against Biafra. Does that make them Nigeria army?
No. You see? You see? Somebody caterpillar buru mazi by mazi. Western security network ebu. Put on social media now black. On one if this guy in mirror. Ebe ngolo mazi out. Who go 247 no Bakpu ozo. Ugo wande masingi bakpu ozo. Ugo wande masingi bakpu o. Ezi wande mo asikwange bakpu ozo. Ugo wande mu bakpu ozo. Ezi wande mo ezukwe ike o. Ezi nwande mwinje jemba ugo chukwe. Aselengi gbakpu o. Ugo 247. Ugo. A support kwa na alụ. Ụmụazị a caterpillar buru kedu ife ya agbafa. Na support the government. Ụmụazị Eastern Security Network this man buru. Ugo 247 no nwere nke eburu nke ikpeazụ eburu Galavaila. Ha buru na ego enyere ya je zụta ife Ugo 247. Caterpillar we gbuo this guy ya na ife onwe biko pụta na social media na-eti boya ọbata obi. Ugo 247 dibia bawala ni nwere ike pụta we mepe ọnụ somebody ọbata obi emele spell in life kwafulu ọbara ụmụnne gị buru ndị sọpọtụrụ ụmụazị wepụtara onwe fa to defend their land. Kezi I can go to first 7
Government of Nigeria contracted asari Dokubo boys to come and fight in the kidnap and the harvest innocent citizens in Biafra. Does that make them Nigeria army?
You see the one of the got 247 neku. So na caterpillar buo nke fọrọ na egbuo onye make caterpillar to Biafran Liberation Army. So hey I don't know what to do and I don't know what to say. So who go 247? Yeah, even amazing na makporo caterpillar ka ba use onya, ba use cha ba dump onya. Oh, chazi oguno ya mufu. Oh, dump onya. Say get out because of the bulunde mad. Yeah, Wuzi. Caterpillar need money. He need money. And that money, we've ordered after to scam and go. And if he meet these people, Caterpillar is an ebubago man. Ebubago. No, each of Caterpillar. We wouldn't know you join. Now this Indian operation Udoga Chia Wopita because I'm black on. Caterpillar is an Anambla black on a atrocity. Abomination ya Anambla ko kalamie. Oh, now go 247. Push you too much. I will bring out voice. Ndi no lo goa. Mambeba no ni membeba kana abana ya wogo. Ugo 247 no amakomonye popotarake. Mana let me tell you something. That government in HNA like it. Na ko very good though. For you to come out here and talk on you are not doing the government good. Amakwa no gwa nwere ike itoge. Echekwe niwe ndabi ndawi. Ebelebe gbuo. Odo akpu enyi yo. Oh bato biye. Milia mwebi nani nanuwe. Oh bato biye anuwe mbembo inanonu me. Oh bato biye ibe maye inanu kwano. Oh bato biye afofitara mano anana. Oh bato biye.
This young man here also is telling Soludo to wake up. He also told Governor of Imo State to also wake up, that so many people has used this name of Biafra struggle to start tormenting the people of these two states, Anambra and Imo. That most of these guys are into kidnapping, that most of these guys are not the real Biafran Liberation Army. Rather, it is the criminals, the kidnappers who are behaving or claiming to be Biafran Liberation Army, why they are not. So he advised the two governors to wake up and also do something in their state to avoid, had I know.
Release some and unalive some in Anambra State and Imo State. And yet, the government of Anambra State and Imo State, they are not shaking, they are not acting as if not anything is happening. They are not acting. The only time we had Anambra State boiling, shaking up as if something was happening, was when Father Ebube Monso called out Anambra State because the Reverend Father was kidnapped. And in the usual way of Anambra State government, they didn't act. And these criminals, we know where they are. These communities I call, that's where they are. And nobody does anything. So when they kidnapped the Reverend Father, Father Ebube Monso raised an alarm. He even tracked where they were, mobilized the police. And when they failed to act, he prepared and said he would take his men there and rescue. That was when Anambra State governor woke up from slumber and acted. And that was how that guy was, Reverend Father was released. But until today, these people, are still there. You saw how our brother Okurola, you saw his testimony. He was kidnapped. He said when he went there, it was business as usual. It was like a business. That place is a different place from Imo State. So as we speak today, in Imo State, in Anambra, every community is either governed by two people, the government or the government. You decide. If you check your community, you can say who is governing your community. So Anambra State they have forgotten about Ihiala. Imo State have forgotten about these places I mentioned. At least we know Imo State in the past. They brought in military men and there was so much collateral damage there. So what we found out from Imo State was that the governor of Imo State has zero idea when it comes to fighting insecurity. Has zero idea. Because the damage he caused trying to solve this insecurity problem in Olu, also Mbano. The damage he caused was so much. Houses were set on fire just to fight criminals. So he gave up. So Hope Uzodinma, please, if anybody we can now agree that henceforth Hope Uzodinma should not contest for any other thing. He doesn't have any idea when it comes to fighting insecurity. He doesn't have any clue. Now the governor of Anambra State, his own is that he has not made attempts. The only time you see people disturbing is this operation Gogachi. They disturb you in Oka. Some of the places most of these places that are not being occupied by this government, that is where you will see them operating. Disturbing people. If you are owing somebody, they come and start threatening you. Instead of going to Iyala. Now that begs the question, what does these governors do with security votes? What do they do with security votes? The only thing you hear in Anambra is building a new government house, fun city. How can a state be looking for fun in a state where there's sorrows and cries? Iyala. The traditional rulers there can no longer speak. The town union president can no longer speak, both in Imo and Anambra. Why? Those who spoke up in the past, some of them, their houses were burned down by this government. Some of them, their lives were taken. They were unalived. So nobody is cooperating with the government now. So the question is, who is in control of Anambra State and Imo State? Anambra State and Imo State, as we speak, is like a state without leadership. They are like a state without leadership. You saw very dark man when he came to Anambra. The youth came out. Because Fish Magnet was a victim of the same insecurity. They came out. What does that show you? You saw the number of youths that came out and followed that very dark man. Why? They have lost confidence in the government of Anambra. And that's a dangerous precedent. When the people lose confidence in the government of the day, it is dangerous. Today in Anambra and this part of Anambra, even in the whole of Anambra and Imo State, if you want to travel, you need to make your own security arrangements. You probably spend about 500,000 to get police van and all of that, so you can visit your village in these areas, these hot areas in Anambra and Imo, so you can visit and come out. You spend nothing less than 500,000 arranging your own police, because the government of Imo State and Anambra can no longer guarantee your safety. In my town today, we are contributing money, security trust fund, to buy different things for our own security. Nobody trusts the state government any longer. Every time in Anambra now, if you are talking security, nobody will say anything like, oh, government, nobody is talking that. Everybody is providing their own security. Even the governor cannot even buy a truck and give to each town for security like it was in the past. He cannot. He does not have money to buy trucks, security trucks for every community, town in Anambra State, but he has money to build a new government house. He has billions to waste on new government house. But to equip each community with security trucks, gadgets, he can't do it. They are doing each local government. If you see my town, the distance from my town to the local government, before you move from the local government to my town, somebody that wants to cook beans, have finished cooking, eat the beans and go home. Yet we have a governor that is collecting security votes. So Imo State, what is worrisome is that the governor of Imo is still wearing white and white, red cap and white, going around. And the governor of Anambra State is still warming up for second term. Is he warming up so that maybe these people will move from Ihiala and occupy Newi, maybe Onitsha or Oka? I don't understand. The governors must wake up. For 3 years, somebody occupy a part of the state you are ruling, and they are running camps, kidnapping people and collecting ransom from them. And you tell me you don't know what to do. You are not fit to be a governor. You should resign, because this is shameless.
Thank you, fans. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Biafrans. We all love you. Please share this video. Let us interact in our comment section. peace be unto us. Now the Kalu say, let there be peace in Igbo land. Let there be peace in the land of Biafra. From the service of Magnetic Jigs TV, we are also joining our hands to say, let there be peace and let there be peace and love in all the Biafran land. Yes, sir, we all love you. Bye.